The plot begins in Iraq, where Logan is serving his third tour of duty as a Marine. The intense opening scenes depict a fierce battle, where Logan narrowly escapes death. Amid the chaos, he stumbles upon a photograph of a smiling young woman, half buried in the rubble. The photograph becomes a lifeline for Logan, a symbol of hope and a good luck charm. Despite the carnage around him, Logan miraculously survives numerous life-threatening situations, which he attributes to the mysterious woman in the photograph. After returning home to Colorado, Logan struggles to adjust to civilian life. Haunted by the memories of war, he finds solace in the photograph. Logan becomes convinced that the woman in the picture was his guardian angel during the war, and he decides to find her, believing he owes her a debt for saving his life. Logan's quest leads him to research the origins of the photograph. He discovers a landmark in the background of the picture and traces it to a small town in Louisiana. Armed with only his backpack, his dog Zeus, and the photograph, Logan sets out on foot, walking from Colorado to Louisiana in search of the woman who unknowingly became his savior. Upon arriving in Louisiana, Logan quickly locates the landmark from the photograph, a family-owned kennel and dog training business. Here, he meets the woman in the picture, Beth Green. However, Logan is initially at a loss for how to explain his presence. Rather than revealing the truth about the photograph, he simply tells Beth that he's looking for work. Beth, who is skeptical of Logan at first, calls her grandmother, Ellie, for help. Finding him gentle and smart, Ellie decides to hire him to help out around the kennel, despite the disapproval of Beth. Beth Green is a single mother raising her young son, Ben, after a difficult divorce. She is a kind-hearted but guarded woman, still reeling from the emotional wounds inflicted by her abusive ex-husband, Keith Clayton, who is also the local sheriff's deputy. Keith uses his position of power to intimidate Beth and control her life, especially regarding their son. Beth's life is one of quiet struggle. She runs the kennel business with the help of her wise and loving grandmother, Ellie, but the constant harassment from Keith makes it difficult for her to move on. The arrival of Logan introduces a new dynamic into Beth's life, one that she's initially unsure how to navigate. As Logan begins working at the kennel, he quickly bonds with Ben, who is a shy and introspective child. Logan's calm demeanor and genuine kindness make him a positive male role model for Ben, something the boy desperately needs given the strained relationship with his father, Keith. The scenes depicting Logan and Ben's growing friendship are heartwarming, showing Logan teaching Ben life lessons through activities like playing chess, fixing things around the house, and caring for the animals at the kennel. Beth, observing Logan's interactions with her son, starts to soften towards him. She is drawn to Logan's quiet strength and the sense of safety he brings. The chemistry between Logan and Beth slowly builds, but both are cautious. Logan because of the secret he's hiding, and Beth because of her past traumas and the fear of opening up to someone new. Ellie, though initially wary of Logan, also starts to see the positive impact he has on her family. She becomes an advocate for Logan and Beth's budding relationship, often giving her granddaughter gentle nudges towards letting go of her fears and embracing the possibility of love again. The bonding between Logan and Beth grows closer when he learns about her brother, who also happens to be a Marine but lost his life the previous year. She explains how they never got an answer to how her brother lost his life, and Logan tries comforting her, but he too is torn apart inside, since he is hiding the truth behind him finding her. The main source of tension in the film is Keith Clayton, Beth's ex-husband. Keith's antagonism towards Logan escalates as he notices the growing bond between Logan and his son, Ben. As Logan becomes more entrenched in Beth's life, Keith's behavior becomes increasingly erratic. He warns Beth that Logan is hiding something, playing on her fears and insecurities. Beth, who is slowly falling for Logan, is torn between her growing feelings for him and the doubts Keith has planted in her mind. The tension reaches its peak when Beth discovers the photograph that Logan has been carrying with him. This moment is crucial as it brings all the underlying tensions to the surface. Beth feels betrayed that Logan didn't tell her the truth from the beginning. She interprets his silence as a breach of trust, fearing that he has been manipulating her and her son under false pretenses. Logan, on the other hand, struggles to explain his actions. He tries to convey how the photograph was a symbol of hope for him, something that kept him alive during the war. He didn't reveal the truth because he didn't want to burden Beth with the weight of his past and the expectations he had placed on the photograph. However, Beth is hurt and confused, leading to a temporary rift between them. Ben, however, understands the relationship between Logan and his mother. He likes Logan being a part of his life and hands him a book stating that it will help him. After reaching his place, Logan finds a picture of Ben with his uncle, who he recognizes from his third tour. Soon we reach the climax of the movie, when a drunk Keith confronts Logan in the middle of town. Even though Logan stops it from escalating, Keith, feeling defeated, heads over to forcefully take Ben away from Beth. Keith's erratic behavior scares everyone, and Ben runs outside despite the heavy storm. Keith and Beth run after him, and hearing the commotion, Logan arrives at their house as well. Ellie tells him to follow them, and he does, but soon Keith finds Ben falling in the river and goes ahead to save him. Logan jumps in straight away, taking Ben from him, but Keith and unfortunately loses his life in this ordeal. With Keith's death, the immediate danger and source of tension in Beth's life is removed. This sends a shock to the people in town. Logan finds Beth and explains about knowing what happened to her brother. He mentions that they recognized him from the tattoo on his arm. He was on the other team and lost his life while protecting one of his own. Beth comes to terms with the truth about Logan and the photograph, understanding that his intentions were never to deceive her. Logan, having confronted the ghosts of his past, finds peace in the knowledge that he has done the right thing, even if it meant risking everything. The film concludes on a hopeful note. Logan and Beth are shown moving forward together, with the implication that they will build a life as a family, providing Ben with the stability and love he needs. And that is it for this 2012 movie called The Lucky One, and I shall see you in another video like this. Until then, this is your host for Movie Recap signing off.